Okay, so just check it out whether I'm audible to you. Just check it out whether you can hear me properly, and then we start this session. Okay, so let me tell you, this session is about those students who have done their MTech and now they're planning to go for PhD in IITs or some another institutes. So there are so many students who are having their masters, they have done their MTech or MS, and now they're planning to go for their PhDs. So this session is all about them, that and what are the opportunities, how you can go proceed forward. This session is we are going to discuss about that. Now, before I show you some of the institutes which have already come out with their forms and you can apply those forms, let me share certain things here with you. I'll be telling you something about first whether GATE is required or not required. That is the most commonly asked query of the students, whether GATE is required or not required. Second is whether we should do PhD from IITs or NITs or any other institute. Third is how to identify professor and research domain for us. Fourth is whether we should do it from India or whether we should do it from abroad. These are some of the common questions of the students related to MTech to PhD domain. Let me answer these one by one and then I can take your questions if you have any questions. MTech to PhD is GATE required or not? Answer is yes as well as no. Now, if I talk about old IITs, and I'll give you the example also, if I talk about old IITs and even IISc, and if you've done your MTech, then Cgpa is a criteria. He will not ask for your GATE score, though it is desired, but it is not compulsory. Listen carefully again. If you have, if you apply in old IITs, IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay, IIT Madras, old IITs, then valid GATE score is not actually required. Only your Cgpa and your research work is important. And if I tell you about general category, what Cgpa is required, 8.5 to 9 Cgpa. Like, 9 Cgpa, you are safe, you will get the call. 8.5 general category also you are safe. So 8 plus, in most of the summers may, as you know, PhD admission is twice a year, summer and winter. Summers may more Cgpa is required, winter may less Cgpa is required. So summers में CGPA requirement for general category for PhD after MTech is 8.5 in basically old IITs. In the new IITs, he will ask you for a valid GATE score. So if I tell no GATE, where no GATE is required, I'll say old IITs and IISc, you do not require the GATE score for MTech to PhD. Now, if you ask where valid score is required, I'll say new IITs. He will ask you for the valid GATE score. And what is the meaning of valid GATE score? Valid GATE score means any year. You may be having GATE score of any year, maybe 5 years back. Because you did your MTech and then you went for a job 5-6 years after you want to do PhD. So any year GATE score is valid GATE score. You should have qualified it. So high GATE score is not required, qualified. So MTech to PhD GATE is required, may not be. Old IIT, IISc not required. New IIT is required. What? Very high GATE score? No, valid, qualified. How many years old? Sir, my GATE score is at 2018. It will work, not a problem. That is the thing. So is there any written exam after MTech if I want to go for PhD? There used to be written exam before COVID, but now last 2 years exams are less. But there may be exam, there may not be exam. There are certain institutes where only on the basis of exam you will get selected. I'll share with you that also. So is there any exam, written exam? Answer is yes and no. It can be exam, it cannot be exam. Yes and no. Interview, sure. Whether online or offline, but it is interview. For the last 2 years, there is an online interview. And this year, interview is also going to be online in most probable terms. So these are the 4 basic questions. I have MTech, sir, I want to go for PhD in IITs and all. So should I have a GATE score, valid GATE score? Answer is not required everywhere. Without GATE also old IITs, IIScs I can apply. Written exam is required, maybe may not be. And interview is required. Yes, interview is surely required. That is number 1. Second thing, placements after PhD. This is a very, very common question, sir. What I'll get opportunities after PhD? I'll discuss that again. Let me tell you one thing. Placements are for BTech and MTech people because they have a duration when they will basically clear their this particular course. Nobody knows when you will do your PhD, and the placement cycle is always there in institute. So when the PhD student will complete his PhD, so maybe that time placement season is not there, but there is always a way how you get placed. You take help of your professor, because he will recommend you to some companies where you want to do job. Or LinkedIn is very important source nowadays. LinkedIn is a very important source nowadays, through which you connect yourself with industries and those people in which you are working, and you get placed. And yes, in the college placement also you can sit. You need to contact the placement office. So if you contact the placement office and tell them that my PhD, I'm going to submit my PhD now and I want to sit in placement, then placement office helps you. The only thing is, PhD students do not approach placement office and they do not tell them for this particular thing. So that is the reason they companies, they do not, placement officer do not ask the companies to let you also sit in the placement and they can interview you. Otherwise, yes, college placements may also you can sit. You can approach other companies, your professors can help you. So largely you do on your own these activities. And 3-4 years after MTech, if you invest in PhD, that is a sufficient time in which you get a lot of information, and on the basis of that information you can get a lot of information about the jobs also and companies also. So how much duration is there in PhD after MTech? If I am to answer this question, 3 to 5 years. That is largely, if I give you the this particular thing. So majority 3 years and 5 years. So if you can see, somewhere 4 to 4.5 years this will hit, right? And now if I ask you now about this can you complete PhD before 3 years also? Yes, you can do that, but it is not awarded to you. I know people with 2.5 years, they have completed all their work including mine, so it was done in 2.5 years, not a problem. But you will not leave the institute, they will not, professor will not let you leave. Your work is completed before 3 years. It can be after 5 also. Yes, people are 6 years, 7 years, they take it, but these cases are exceptional cases. I'm not considering this. Largely 3 to 5 years after MTech I'm saying. I'm not saying after BTech, after MTech. So keep in mind that 4 to 4.5 years. Now there are very many dynamics. You are working on a research work, you have to create a research setup, you have to create a rig or something like that. So there's a lot of dynamics, and I'm talking about India as of now. I'm not talking about Europe or America. In Europe, PhD is a job, fixed duration job. 3 years you have to complete PhD. That is in Europe and America. So abroad going PhD, 3 years you have to complete it. You have to complete a project. That is an advantage going abroad related to PhD also. So duration also you should keep in your mind. Now next comes SOP SOR. So this is statement of purpose, statement of research, or research statement. So in largely PhDs, you are to write this, or professors will ask you for this. And this is like why you want to do PhD. SOP is why you want to do PhD. That is SOP. And if you join PhD, what will you do in PhD? What to do in PhD? What research area would you like to work? Normally, research proposal should be related to the work which you have done in MTech. You must have done some MTech project, you must have done some research in MTech. So the work which you want to do in PhD is related to the work which you do in MTech also. That is a research work or project work of MTech only, that is normally done. So MTech work only goes into PhD. So research proposal is something which is very important. If you have research publications, are research publication important for getting admission into PhD? Answer is no. If you have research publication, it helps, but they are not compulsory, they are not required. If you have, that is good, but it may not be required. Yes, mailing the professor, very important. Collaborating with professor, interacting with them, mailing them is really wonderful. Today only there is one video we have uploaded. I have interacted with Rahul, and Rahul has explained how many professors he interacted, and on the basis of that how many admissions he could get, that is in abroad, US may. He is telling about that. So mailing professors certainly helps in abroad, foreign admission. So we used to do that. That is a ritual. But in India also it is helping. In India also it is working. because some of my students have got a response from IIT Gandhinagar professors. When they mailed them, they are getting positive response. So IIT Gandhinagar is one of the first IIT which came out with early PhD program, early MTech project programs, and also professors are responding back. So yes, you should mail professor. And what should you write in the mail? How you have to prepare your academic CV, that everything is explained by Rahul in that video. So do one thing, listen to that video carefully, and you will get an idea how to mail the professor. You should do that. Now comes opportunity after PhD. As I was telling you, placement also. So what are the opportunities? That is the thing which students keep on asking. What are the opportunities after PhD? What are we going to get? My rough answer to this is, thumb rule is, whatever you get after PhD depends upon what you have done during PhD. How much effort you have done during PhD? What was the research area? What upskilling you have done? How much skill you have enhanced during PhD? Have you upskilled yourself as per the requirement of industries? Have you increased your skills? So it depends upon that. The four options we have is this: postdoctorate fellowship. That is nothing but kind of job in some foreign universities. It is like above PhD and lower than assistant professor profile, something like that. But you will be working with professor in the research area, in the research lab. It is related to that only. So postdoctorate fellowship, you may get 2500 uh, you know 2500 pound in UK. You can get $3000 in US. So that depends what university you are getting and how it is there. So there are students who have gone for postdoctorate fellowship abroad. They are saving 1.5 lakh in Indian rupees per month. That is a sufficient scholarship they get, or sufficient fellowship they get, postdoctorate fellowship. So it is temporary duration research program, something like JRF, SRF. Postdoctorate fellowship is also like that. It is not a permanent job, but yes, you work on a project and you earn money also. Before you join academic job or industry somewhere, this particular thing is done to get more exposure of research. That is one of the option where in any country, any university of the world, you can explore options and you can go there. Academics, yes, teaching is always an option for you. So if you do your PhD very nicely, then teaching is one of the option. You can always explore that option. Industries, no, in India, people say that industries options are less, but now those students who are doing PhD seriously, they're getting more and more options in industries. I think last to last week you could interact with one of my student who did his PhD in IIT from IIT Kanpur, I think in manufacturing or thermal, and presently he's working with Mahindra in a good R&D domain. E-vehicles, may he's working, I think, in e-vehicles or something. So that is the kind of jobs you can get. R&D jobs, e-vehicles, e-mobility. Every industry has R&D center. You name any industry, unless until it has R&D center or research facility, industry cannot flourish. Every industry has R&D facility. Only thing you need to convince them is that you are a right person for them. You are the right R&D manager for them, and then you can get into these companies. Even TCS hires students, PhD students from IITs. General Electrical kind of companies comes for placement, and even I got placed in General Electrical after the PhD also. So very good jobs you get. You can get a job into teaching, like I got a teaching job in IIT Bombay. You got IIT Ropar and IIT Bombay. These two I explored through teaching this for teaching domain, and this particular General Electrical was corporate. So these are the options you explored. And entrepreneurship, you can start your own venture. That is what exactly I'm doing now. So all the options are there with you. You can go for PDF, you can go for academics, teaching, you can serve as a teacher also in some IIT, NIT. You can get into industries if you have done good work, and you can become entrepreneur. All these options are there with you. But with the rider, if you do good, if you have done good work, then only you can get into these kind of domains. So all options are there with you. Now the main question, sir, we should do PhD from India or we should do PhD from abroad or from India? What is the reason? I personally believe that if you can get opportunity to do PhD from abroad, it is good. Personally, I believe that, and there are reasons for that. What are the reasons for that? Let me explain you. One of the main reason why I normally say you should try abroad also, because exposure is tremendous. You name any institute in India, you go to IISc, IITs, you will have your colleagues which are from different states of India, not different countries. You will not get, okay, Japanese is sitting, Chinese is sitting, Israeli is sitting, Indian is sitting. So you will not get people from different countries. You will find, okay, he's from Maharashtra, he's from Tamil Nadu, he's from Kolkata, something like that. So diversity in your research team, I mean, exposure, that is tremendous if you go abroad. Number one. Number two, you get more scholarship. So one of the main reason why people do not do PhD is like they will get scholarship 30,000 to let us say 70,000. This is PMRF and this 70,000 is PMRF. Some institutes, new IITs like Iit Gandhinagar is giving you 40,000 rupees with GATE if you are applying for PhD. Iit Gandhinagar is taking without GATE also for PhD, but with GATE you are getting 40,000. Without GATE you are getting 30,000. So 32,000 to 40,000, 50,000, 70,000, that is a scholarship you are getting. Scholarship. But abroad, may the scholarship is $2,500 you can get onward, and your entire expenditure may be $1,500. So that means you end up saving $1,000 in any case. That means you can save 75,000 rupees. So saving 75,000 rupees is like saving far more than what you can save in any good job, including Maharatna PSU. In Maharatna PSU, you will get this scholarship, this $1,000 equal to salary equal to $1,000 in hand, so you can save this money. And hence, when you are doing PhD abroad, that means you are not poor, you are not you can send money back to your home also, because we are a poor country, we are poor people, our parents need our money and we need to earn now. It is long time now we are doing MTech and all, now we need to give money to our parents and all. So everybody has liabilities. So that is one reason, money. Second is duration. Let me tell you, in India, as I told you, it may be 3 to 5 years, and it is dependent upon the professor also. Sometimes professors say, no, I want you to do work and all. So there's a mental block on professors also, like you have to do in 5 years only. Even if you do entire your work in 2 years, you will say, no, keep sitting for 4 years, something like that. In abroad, it is 3 years. Largely 3 years you can do it after MTech if you work seriously. Scholarship, I told you, exposure tremendous, post PhD options are tremendous. In India, how many PhDs go into industries? Not even 10%. How many go into teaching? More than 80-90%. But what about abroad? This is reverse. How many go into teaching? 10 to 20%. How many go into industries? 70 to 80%. In fact, going into teaching abroad is difficult. Like the going into industry in India is difficult. And what is the reason for that? Reason is upskilling. When you are doing PhD in India, you are more into theory and research problem, which actually industry does not need. You are finding a problem from research paper and you are solving that problem only for research paper. Listen carefully. You are finding the problem also from research paper and you are giving the solution also only for research paper. So your only objective is to publish a research paper. That's it. Your intention is not to solve a problem of industry and become asset for industry or employable for industry. So if you solve some industry problem and you tell the industry that this is a problem I have solved and now I want to get into your company, and everybody will take you, I'm an industry, you are solving my problem, I want you to join me. So what is the trouble? I will say, okay, you join me. But that is not the situation in India. You will read some research papers, find some problem from there, solve it and publish your paper and say, okay, now I've done my PhD, do good. So because the mindset of the people who are doing PhD in India is that, okay, after PhD I want to do in teaching, so you will end up doing in teaching. If your mindset is like, no, मेरे को तो entrepreneurship करना है, PhD मैं इसलिए कर रहा हूँ, मेरे को entrepreneurship में जाना है, तो तुम जाओगे, तुम करोगे. I opened my educational company including this YourPedia because that was the reason I entered into PhD, to acquire the knowledge. Today I am guiding you for those things because I did it. So if the mindset is clear, okay, you have to do entrepreneurship, you can you end up doing entrepreneurship. So that is the main difference. So इंडिया में वो अपॉर्चुनिटी सारी की सारी ऑप्शंस थोड़ा सा रिस्ट्रिक्ट है, इसलिए मैं पर्सनली आई एम इन फेवर यू कैन डू इट फ्रॉम अब्रॉड if you have option. But the trouble comes, student says expenditure. Now in India, if you want to land up in PhD in India, you need not to spend anything from your pocket. Why? Because this is only fees which you have to pay. Only you have to apply in some IIT, that is 200-300 rupees form, and if you get selected, you start getting scholarship. But abroad, may you need to spend 1 to 1.5 lakh. You have to write GRE, you have to write TOEFL, you have to apply in universities, and you have to take airfare, you have to go there. So that is 1 to 1.5 lakh. But that will come back within 2-3 months. That is a separate story. But 1 to 1.5 lakh expenditure will be required. So that is your call. This is how it is to be done. Now this is all about some basic information, and now I'm coming to I told you I'll give you some examples of which institutes so far have come out with the PhD forms. So how many institutes have come out so far for PhD forms, and what do they require? So I start first with IIIT Hyderabad. So IIIT Hyderabad, if you want to do PhD, these are the last dates you can see. So if you want to do PhD from IIIT Hyderabad, you need to, I think, he's mentioned the PhD program as 5 years program. MTech 2 years, MS 2 years. After BTech, he's mentioning 5 years. After BTech 2 years, 2 years, 5 years. So I presume that after MTech, it will be 3 years as per them. As per them, it will be 3 years. Let's go forward. Now PhD में IIIT Hyderabad, I'm telling you which institute so far has come. IIIT Hyderabad has come, IIIT Bangalore has come, IISc Bangalore has come, IIT Delhi has come, IIT Gandhinagar has come, IIT Indore has come, and today IIT Hyderabad has also come. So all these details, which IITs have already come out, which IITs have come out with the latest forms, that detail you can get from our website also, YourPedia.in. Go there, we are mentioning detail which IITs have already come out with the forms. And video is also going to get uploaded just now, that how many IITs have already come out with the forms. So IIIT Hyderabad has come out with the form, and PhD mein these are the domains for IIIT Hyderabad. Now what is the requirement for IIIT Hyderabad? Requirement is that MS and PhD programs, candidates will be shortlisted for interview based on research journal aptitude test. So for IIIT Hyderabad, sir, do we need to have GATE score? No. Do we need to write exam? Yes. What that exam will be? That will be journal aptitude exam, journal aptitude, quantitative aptitude, right? It will not be technical, but then there will be interview. Technical interview will be there. And how many departments? Computer science, electronics, civil engineering, bioinformatics, IT, computational linguistics. These are the departments in which you can do PhD. No GATE is required, and you have to write a general aptitude paper. That is how it is to be done. Form is costly. I think 2,500 rupees is the form for IIIT Hyderabad. Okay, now 16th April is the date for that. If you go to the website of IIIT Hyderabad, they have mentioned some of the fellowship programs in which you get more scholarship. Maybe you can refer that. One of the is 50,000. I was telling you, in India you get more scholarship also sometimes, 50,000 rupees. So if you are BTech, this in foundational sciences, you are eligible to apply. Selection procedure also they have mentioned. So these are some fellowship. One is Kohli Research Fellowship. Another is Ripple IIIT PhD Fellowship. Ripple THI IIITH. So that is related to cryptocurrency or something like that. These two fellowship programs are available. This is if you have some background related to, cryptocurrency, blockchain, something like that. So you can directly apply. I think they have mentioned also that for this fellowship, this particular fellowship, all you have to do is you have to send your SOP and research statement to Ripple PhD Fellowship at the rate at IIIT ac.ac.in. You have to mail it. So if you think you have something in this, you can apply, because there are some people who are very good in particular domain, and then they can get a fellowship. You can do your PhD also. So keep seeing these kind of research programs also. Let's go to IIIT Bangalore now. Now when I go to IIIT Bangalore, these are the postgraduate programs for IIIT Bangalore. What are these programs? Forget about all these, I've already covered. I'm interested, MS and PhD. MS and PhD. This program. So what is this program now? This is the details they have given. You can apply for PhD, and for this IIIT, 1,000 rupees is the fees for that. What is the eligibility criteria? For you need to have master's degree, good academic background, and good, that is only thing which is required. So is the GATE score required? Answer is no. GATE score is not required. IIIT Bangalore. But then they have given some research domains. Some research domains they have mentioned. They have mentioned some research domain. So for IIIT Hyderabad, if you want to do PhD, what is required? MTech is required. Is there written exam? Yes. That written exam is general aptitude. GATE is required? No. IIIT Bangalore, is written exam there? No. Only you apply, but in certain domains, if you are MTech, apply in certain domain and you may get call. What are those domains? They are related to signal processing, networking, VLSI, all these domains, computer science. This can be done. Next we come to IIT Gandhinagar. Next we come to IIT Gandhinagar. Now IIT Gandhinagar mein there is a PhD program they have announced. They have announced the PhD program, and in IIT Gandhinagar you may apply to PhD program with GATE or without GATE. With GATE or without GATE. And with GATE and without GATE, scholarship is different. With GATE, scholarship is 40,000. Without GATE, the scholarship is 30,000. And these are the timelines when you can apply and all these things. They have mentioned about that. And in which area they provide you. So if you go to IIT Gandhinagar, you will find this. You have dates for all this except early PhD programs. So these are the, and one of the very interesting thing about PhD program of IIT Gandhinagar is, in IIT Gandhinagar they spend lot of money on you. If you are doing PhD in IIT Gandhinagar, they spend dollars $12,500. It's a huge money actually. If you want to go abroad and do research in some of the labs there. So I could meet, as you know, YourPedia went to IIT Gandhinagar for interaction and academic profiling of that institute. We could interact with many research scholars who went to abroad, visited abroad. They were doing their research work in the labs abroad. We could interact with many such research scholars. So this is a unique IIT which spends a lot of money. Financial support rupees 2 lakh. Other IITs are giving 30,000. IIT Gandhinagar is giving 40,000. Other institutes do not spend money on you. IIT Gandhinagar gives you 10 lakh rupees to go abroad. So IIT Gandhinagar is one good institute where you can apply for PhD program with or without GATE. And what is the eligibility criteria? You can apply in IIT Gandhinagar. They go by your profiles. They see your profiles. They go with your profiles. 55% is the criteria. But it is high is required. Assume karo ki aap 7.58 CGPA is required. If you want to apply for PhD, 7.5 to 8 CGPA should be there. That is what is required. Now let me tell you something about Indian Institute of Science. IISc Bangalore also, the forms are out. 22nd March is the last date. So the forms are out for this. What is the eligibility criteria for PhD in IISc Bangalore? Now this is master's degree. If you have, then it is desirable to have valid GATE score, not compulsory. Valid GATE score is mandatory. You see this. In this case, if you are MS, master's degree in science, MSc which is called, then valid GATE score is required. But in this case, if you have MTech, that GATE score is not mandatory, it is desirable. Even if you don't have GATE score, you can apply. As I was telling you, old IITs, IIScs, even IIT Gandhinagar is not old IIT, is a new IIT, but it is not asking for GATE score. Some IITs I will discuss with you, IIT Indore, these IITs will ask for GATE score, and majority of new IITs, they will ask for GATE score. Okay, now if you go to IISc Bangalore site and if you go to any department, PhD and all, they will tell you what is the requirement and everything. They will mention there, this is required there, but you can go through. Like in civil engineering, they tell that, okay, you can have a BTech, 4 years BTech, and you can apply for PhD, direct PhD or something like that. You can do in that particular thing also. Now, if I talk about IIT Indore, if you see IIT Indore, then IIT Indore may, for doing PhD, you need to have GATE score. I think it is mentioned somewhere. Yes, you see this now. minimum educational qualification required for PhD program, as you can see, is master's degree in relevant department, master's degree relevant department, and GATE qualification. GATE is also required. So IIT Gandhinagar does not require GATE, but IIT Indore requires GATE. That is, I mean, different institute, different IITs, they have different kind of system and different kind of requirements. So now, as we have seen, different institutes we have discussed, and I discussed with you that requirement criteria for different institute is different. So you can see that if you have valid GATE score, if you do not have valid GATE score, all you need to do is you need to mail a professor, make your really good academic CV, mention your research work in that, how to make a good academic CV, watch the video which is uploaded today, how to make a good academic CV, how to mail professor, watch that video, and start making your academic CV and send to YourPedia. We will correct it. Identify good research area, drop a mail to professor, not only India, abroad, everywhere. And I know students who have started doing their PhD in India, the moment they get opportunity abroad, they go there. Ultimately, we have to do good PhD, and we have to earn money, and we have to have a good career. Explore the options, and whatever options you get are the best, you should go there. In that case, applying professor, mailing the professor, exploring the opportunities is something which is really good, and you should try to do that. So if you people have already masters with you, believe me, there are so many options with you. Try to explore it. The benefit of MTech is that it gives you direct admission opportunities for getting admission into many universities, and you can earn good scholarship, and you can save a lot of money also if you get good scholarship. That is what is to be done. Now I think all from my side, and now any question if you have, I'm ready to take your questions now. Okay, so Himanshu saying IIT Kharagpur consider increasing marks of questions which are challenged by students. So that is, I think, related to GATE paper you are talking about. So I think this session is about MTech to PhD. What time you should start mailing, professor? You should start mailing as soon as possible. There is nothing stopping you from mailing professor. Earlier the better. You have to mail many professor. Listen what now he says, Rahul tells about how many professors you have to mail. 500 GATE score, Firoz, which IIT should I apply? You need to tell me your CGPA, and if CGPA is more than 7.5, apply in all IITs. Old IITs, no, I have already answered your question. मैकेनिकल में कुछ हो सकता है, 510 तो बहुत ज्यादा स्कोर है, आपका तो 310 में भी हो सकता है. So 310 score also will provide you admission somewhere. कुछ क्वेश्चन ले लीजिए, that is what I'm doing. Yes, Firoz, you will get multiple options. If your CGPA is good, you will get certainly. 40 GATE expected, 22 new IIT, old IIT. I've already told you, apply in new IITs, applied in old IITs. More you apply, more opportunities you get. 580 and 8.6 is multiple MS calls from multiple departments. Poonam, you will get multiple IITs and multiple departments. Yes, Firoz, 510 GATE score. If your CGPA is good, you will get multiple calls. Okay, Bhavesh Mali, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for appreciation. Okay, after BTech, if you enter into PhD, first advantage is like you get a lot of time to upskill yourself. 4-5 साल मिलता है, आराम से अपस्किल करो, अच्छी जगह बैठ के, सारी ऑप्शंस खुल जाती हैं तुम्हारे पास. एक तो अर्ली एज में पीएचडी कर रहे हो तो गवर्नमेंट जॉब पक्की है, जिसको टीचिंग बोल सकते हैं, वो गवर्नमेंट जॉब पक्की है. इंडिया में क्रेज है ना गवर्नमेंट जॉब का, पीपल आर क्रेजी फॉर गवर्नमेंट जॉब इन इंडिया. इजीएस्ट वे टू गेट इनटू गवर्नमेंट जॉब इज डायरेक्ट पीएचडी करो, टीचिंग में घुस जाओ. दैट इज द इजीएस्ट वे, एंड कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर आल्सो इज ओपन. That is the best one. 520 mechanical, which IIT should I apply? Rahul, this question is incomplete. You need to tell CGPA and category and all these things. Okay, so MS in electronics. Yes, MS is always better, I tell you. MS is always better, and you should enter into computer science only. Umesh, you should enter into computer science if you have knowledge about that. Joint PhD program से अच्छा है आप foreign PhD कर लो. That is better from my side. Yes, without PhD, IIT Gandhinagar without GATE is providing 30,000 scholarship. IIT Gandhinagar we will cover in detail. We will cover in detail IIT Gandhinagar. 8.49 CGPA, 417, multiple calls, Mukesh, for you, multiple opportunities for you. 7.2 CGPA and 350 गेट स्कोर ओबीसी कैटेगरी, आपके पास कुछ इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी डिपार्टमेंट्स में से एमएस का कॉल आ सकता है, नई एनआईटीज ट्राई करनी पड़ेंगी और एंड में स्पॉट राउंड तक चलना पड़ेगा आशीष. So, you see, PhD from foreign university after MTech is easy to get if you do good research. Vasil. So, one in lot of opportunities abroad universities if you do your master's seriously. Yes, NITs are good. So, Potter NL and NITs are good. For production engineering, 450, CGPA 8. Journal, you can get NITs, but I think with 8 CGPA, you may get call from some new IITs also. Okay, so if you're MTech from IIT Hyderabad, Rituraj, why not a PhD from abroad? Rituraj, age is 26 years, 27 pay. Even if at 27 you get $3,000 per month for an admission, so you are settled. Take your wife also along with you and earn good money. So Rituraj, foreign admission is a early settlement for you. I tell you honestly. Goppu, 9.58. Goppu, you have all the opportunities with you. 9.58 में कॉल आएगा, surely you will get a call. So if you have GATE qualified also or valid GATE score Gopu, then the probability of getting calls will be even more. So 9.58 CGPA in MTech is really good. You will get multiple calls Gopu. Prepare well for interview. 8.7 CGPA, 550, multiple MS calls. I need to see IIT Madras. I need to check IIT Madras whether that second class is first class is there. First class is 60% plus, 60% less is second class. 8.5, 760. Nitin, why don't you apply in NITI Bombay? Nitin, apply in NITI Bombay management courses, and there are many courses you will get call from. SC category 8.45 XA, Gaurav, multiple opportunities. SC category and 500 in XE, CGPA 8.4, multiple calls, Gaurav, from IITs. You will get multiple calls. And I cannot now mention all the opportunities here, but yes, multiple calls you will get it. Okay, 7.5 MTech automation. Which IITs? See, automation related domains where you can apply in all IITs. There are automation courses. So control kind of domains, mechatronics kind of domains, automation, you can apply in all those, Rahul. I mean, with this CGPA, you can certainly get that. BTech in civil and 2 years in TCS, 49 marks, 7.5. So, okay, CPDL, try to apply in some self-sponsored courses. If you can do that, try to apply in self-sponsored courses and without GATE in some of the IITs. Job experience में तुम्हें benefit हो जाएगा, and I think that can be the best strategy. Yes, you can get that. Yes, I'm trying to, Umesh, provide you how resume is to be prepared. So as today, academic CV, academic resume is required, Umesh. For all these, academic resume is required. So we have uploaded one video, listen to that today, how academic resume is to be made, and YourPedia guides you for academic resume. IIT Kanpur and industrial experience more than 8 years. I would like to do PhD and my industry can sponsor it. Not very good. So your CGPA, I don't think. Get in touch with Jitin, get in touch with the professor. I tell you honestly, if you want to do it from India, get in touch with the professor directly. Professor will take you. So Jitin, for you, get in touch with professors. Okay, MTech from NIT Rourkela, second year. Saurabh, go abroad. NIT Rourkela, go abroad, Saurabh, with good scholarship. Try to explore PhD from foreign university. 760, 8.5 CGPA. What can I expect? General category, can I get old IIT from for MTech? See, Nitin, you can get old IIT also, but why don't you apply for NITI Bombay and management courses? 760 score is very good. I mean, you will get multiple calls from these institutes also. You should do that. Okay, 8 CGPA, GATE mark is this, chemistry. Yes, Paresh, you will get call from chemistry department and chemical department also with this credential. I know, I mean, 8 CGPA and GATE marks for 40 GATE marks will give you very high GATE score in my opinion. So chemistry guys can easily get interview call with this score. You will get the interview call. Paresh, apply in IITs. Jadavpur University BTech is quite prestigious. Yes, 65% is the first class. Percentage is 63%. Cgpa is 7.41. Anyhow, if you Hague, if you're applying for MTech, you better do MTech first and then go for PhD. Maybe that you can do, because if you have GATE, then you better do BTech, MTech. If you do not have GATE, then apply for self-sponsored programs. Senul, if you apply for self-sponsored, then you get multiple opportunities. So if you have GATE, apply for using GATE. If you do not have GATE, apply for self-sponsored. Do masters first and then try to enter into PhD. With this credential, direct PhD call you may not get it. Yes, self-sponsored IIT for chemical. Chemical ke liye I am going to have a session for chemical engineers. Please attend that session, Paresh. 380 rank. Are you talking about rank or GATE score? Because if rank is 380, it is quite good. Rank is quite good. So direct PhD with 7.6 with no GATE. See, Avinash, if you have a wonderfully good research work, then you can apply, because professor may give value to your research work. BTech, no GATE, direct 7.6 CGPA, apply IIT Gandhinagar. You must have some credential with you. 8.66 and 596 BTech category EWS. Yes, obviously, 8.66 is very good CGPA. डायरेक्ट पीएचडी का कॉल और एमएस के दोनों के कॉल्स तुम्हें आएंगे. See, when I say you will get calls, surely you get call if you apply. But only thing is whether you convert that call into selection or not, that is a problem. Okay, can I get old IT structural department 72 marks? Yes, 72 marks. Rupesh are quite good in civil engineering. So you will get a call from structures. कॉग्निटिव साइंस आईआईटी गांधीनगर कैसा है? कॉग्निटिव साइंस बहुत अच्छा डिपार्टमेंट है, और उसमें कॉग्निटिव साइंस आईआईटी गांधीनगर तुम्हें मिलता है तो तुम्हें अप्लाई करना चाहिए, मेरे ख्याल से करना चाहिए. प्रोफेसर जैसन इज द पर्सन बिहाइंड कॉग्निटिव साइंस इन आईआईटी गांधीनगर, so I could interact with him also, and the department is doing good. Geoinformatics 7.98 and 400 GATE score for MS. You are at the border. You may get geoinformatics from old IITs, but other IITs you may get call for geoinformatics. Campus placement. Yes, I told you campus placement you need to push. I told you about the campus placement for PhDs. Self-sponsored computer science. Yes, self-sponsored seats are there. 7.98 400 MS calls. Yes, MS calls में आपको आएगा 7.98 OBC 400. Yes, MS call will come from geoinformatics and geomatics. Yes, remote sensing. In my opinion, you will get the call. 730 GATE score civil journal. Yes, last year तो मिला था. तेजस last year मिला था. Self-sponsored, which department to target with this? IIT Hyderabad. So you see, Avinash, that depends upon where you are interested, because IIT Hyderabad comes out with a lot of departments. Depends what you want, which department you are interested. 8.5 CGPA CFTI Devrup, you have multiple options. You have at least 15-20 places say you will get call with CFTI 8.5. Centrally funded technical institute, and 8.5 you will get multiple calls. Even IIT Jodhpur data science, you will get calls from these kind of departments also. Try to apply as many places as possible. SC category 500 GATE score. Yes, that is good, and you should apply. You will get the calls, multiple calls with this category. You will get it. Okay, now Mohit, this question is difficult to answer, because there are so many options. You need to tell me, Mohit, about your category and CGPA also. Yes, 432 GATE score, but the main criteria, Rajat, is CGPA. If your CGPA is more than 8, you will get the call for PhD. 500 GATE score mechanical SC. Yes, I'm telling you, you will get multiple calls in mechanical engineering. Every IITs में you apply for MS program also, MTech program also. MS and MTech दोनों programs में apply करो, आपको call आएगा for sure. Just prepare for interview. 550 GATE score, triple E 7.5. multiple calls from MS and MTech, also some of the IITs and NITs. You will get the calls, UMA, from all this. 9.4 CGPA, multiple calls for PhD courses. Wherever you apply, you will get call. 9.4 CGPA, you will get the calls from multiple departments for sure. Okay, right. What is right according to you? Getting admission in old IITs, interdisciplinary, new IITs. See, no, that depends upon case to case. If you give me the case that this is what I'm getting, what do you say about this? That depends upon case to case. I'm having Zoom session with many students who are not even registered with YourPedia. I'm having Zoom session regularly. You can interact with me on those sessions. We can do that. 8.56 CGPA, no gate, can I get IIT Gandhinagar? No, Shajaz, that depend upon whether your research area is good or not. Mail the professor, research area should be good, and if your work is good and he likes your work, and if you explain about his research area, you can get a call from IIT Gandhinagar. Without gate also, they are calling people with the good research work. I asked professor of IIT Gandhinagar, then what do you see in candidate? They said their research inclination is something which is most important to us. Uma Farouk, I have already answered your question. 7.5, 550 gate. OBC triple E, you will get multiple calls from MS courses. Uma, I have told you about that. Multiple calls, you will get it. 400 CGPA, 8.32 OBC. Obviously, Ashish, this is, you will get calls from PhD programs also, 3-year MTech also, and MS program also. You will certainly get the calls, and new IIT say MTech say interdisciplinary mein you may get call, and NITs. These are the opportunities for you, Ashish. 450 gate score 8.2, same as Ashish, same as this. 400 gate score 8.32, same opportunities like Ashish, that Ashish and I think Sid are getting similar opportunities. Centrally funded Sid, you get multiple opportunities. If your CGPA is more than 8 or 8.5, you will get multiple opportunities. Yes, 45 marks in XC paper, 8.8 CGPA, MS calls and PhD calls. Computer science 8.32, 400. Today I interacted with one of the student. He was sitting in one of the NIT with the placement. Maybe do you know NIT Jamshedpur mein placement varies from 10 lakh to 30 lakh. One student with exactly same gate score could get 30 lakh placement from NIT Jamshedpur with the same score as your score, Ashish. So yes, opportunities are there. 25-30 लाख का तो पैकेज लग रहा है कंप्यूटर साइंस वालों को. That is really good for you guys. 400 रैंक 400 तो बहुत अच्छा है. बेस्ट ब्रांच फॉर एमटेक. दिस वेरी गुड ब्रांच, मोहित. सो ब्रांच आपको सी इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर इंटरेस्ट. मोस्टली इलेक्ट्रिकल गाइज आर आल्सो गोइंग फॉर VLSI nowadays. So VLSI if you want placements are good. So मोहित depends कितनी IITs और NITs में VLSI है. We'll let you know that and apply there. See, Gopu, don't think of MS research in winter. Don't think of winter as of now. We'll apply in summers and we'll get something in summers. Don't think of winter. Winter is far away. Winter is 10 years away from now, present. So don't worry. So we'll apply in the summers only. 680, 9.1 CGPA. Sanjay, multiple opportunities for you. Currently, you are working in Accenture. So job experience you keep doing, and maybe if you can get into really good course, सेल्फ स्पॉन्सर्ड भी एक्सप्लोर करो. एंड अगर तुम्हारे पास MS की कॉल आती है तो इंटरव्यू में तुम्हारे जॉब का बेनिफिट रहेगा. 9+680+ यू विल गेट MS कॉल. MS कॉल के इंटरव्यू में जाओ, एक्सेंचर का जॉब एक्सपीरियंस हेल्प करेगा, एंड देन यू विल गेट वेरी वेरी गुड प्लेसमेंट्स इन दैट. Ashish, I've already told you about this, and Vivek now 400 gate score. Vivek has 400 gate score and 8.3 CGPA, SC category, civil engineering. Yes. So with this score, I think you will get MS calls from old IITs. New IITs mein you will get MS and MTech, and NITs obviously you will get it, Vivek. So these are the three options for you, Vivek. CS 450, 8.06. I told you this NITs you will get it. New IITs mein MS call you will get it. Shubham, with your same score last year, I think IIT Tirupati mein a student got admission in computer science, got call from MS computer science. 9.37 is deadly. You will get call from MS and PhD options. 8.36 SC category 400. I've already answered, Vik, your question. Yes. So 9.4, Rajat, jahan pe bhi apply karoge, Rajat, you will get call from PhD. Wherever you apply with 9.4 CGPA, you will get call from PhD. Yes, 428 UKI Civil BTech 8.9 PhD में पॉजिटिवली अप्लाई करना, MS से भी कॉल आएगा, PhD में अप्लाई करना, तुम्हें MTech भी मिलेगा, MS और PhD तीनों मिलेगा, MTech IITs में, न्यू में NITs में, MS PhD ओल्ड IITs में. Okay, let the Masil, let the Vani, let the GATE score come, and with this VLSI people have got last year. People have got this VLSI with your credential last year also. That is good. Okay, so Gupta, we will let you know where you have to sell your academic CV. So YourPedia is calling for academic CV of the students, and we are correcting those academic CV for you this year. Listen to that video, and then you can send your academic CV to YourPedia, and YourPedia is going to correct those academic CVs for you and send it back to you. We will tell you on what mail you have to send your academic CV. Make it good and then send it to us. Okay, so 65% MTech in environment science. See, Abhimanyu, MTech के बाद आपको GATE is not required. Listen to my video in the beginning. I told you MTech के बाद you do not require GATE. MTech environment science 85.7%. You don't have GATE. Apply in old IITs. Apply in old IITs for PhD. Abroad वाला option आपके पास है. Best is abroad. Europe अगर आप चले जाएं IELTS लिख के, so that will be the best for you. You will get good scholarship in foreign universities. So it is going very fast. I can read it. 382. Yes, obviously 382 SC category GATE score for MTech CSE. MTech के लिए तुम्हें मिलेगा, मैं बता रहा हूं तुम्हें. NITs में मिलेगा संतोषी, बहुत सी NITs में तुम्हें MTech मिलेगा. और अगर तुम्हारा CGP अच्छा है तो आप IITs के लिए ट्राई करो, MS भी मिलेगा. 382 पे तो मिला है लास्ट ईयर. ओके, सो जियो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स के लिए इंटरव्यू के लिए कैसे प्रिपरेशन करना है, हम लोगों का जो नया चैनल है मॉक इंटरव्यूज का, उसके ऊपर जियो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स के मॉक इंटरव्यू पड़े हुए हैं. YourPedia के जियो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स पे मॉक इंटरव्यूज पड़े हैं. यू कैन लिसन टू दोज मॉक इंटरव्यूज विच आर देयर ऑन अवर चैनल. यू कैन प्रिपेयर दैट वेल. Yes, last year I was told that DOMS के लिए SOP is very important. You can get call from DOMS Madras general category 450 GATE score also, but research proposal statement of purpose should be very nicely written. वो उसके बेस पे आपको कॉल करते हैं और इंटरव्यू करते हैं. DOMS में even at 450 you get a call and selection also. There is one student with general category 450 GATE score DOMS IIT Madras. He is sitting there, but you need to write very good statement of purpose. ओके प्रकाश, 600 ME OBC एनी चांस फॉर IIT? व्हाई नॉट? 600 ME में तो लोग गए हैं, एमटेक कर रहे हैं IITs में. 6.5 CGPA फर्स्ट ईयर एट IIT जम्मू, चांस फॉर एनी PhD. If you are from IIT Jammu, apply abroad. All IIT masters, those who are doing MTech from IIT, apply abroad for PhD. That is my genuine advice to all of you. अच्छा पैसा कमाओ, सेव वेव करो, वहां पे 1 लाख प्लस सेव करो. That is good. You do that way. Okay, so Snehal, I think you are talking about 550 GATE score. So CGPA you need to tell. Yes, new IIT से तुम्हें कॉल आएगा MTech का. MS से कॉल आ सकता है अगर तुम्हारा CGPA अच्छा है. That is what you have to see. 8.2 SC category 407. Sure, Ashutosh, you will get multiple opportunities because your category is SC and 8.2 CGPA you have, 407 GATE score. Multiple calls you will get it. Please start applying. Please start applying. 3 years work experience in VLSI. Srinjoy, try to Chakravarti Srinjoy, try to get into self-sponsored programs in IIT Hyderabad, or try to explore BITS planning and try to get into MS courses in IITs. Your job experience will be very, very helpful there. Ujjwal, 8.5 470 GATE score XC. Yes, you should apply in MS and PhD programs in many departments. Okay, 557, 8.22. Yes, you will get the calls in that. 9.58 CGPA is really good. 393 is valid GATE score. So 9.5 CGPA, 393 GATE score. All old IITs you will get PhD call. All old IITs you will get PhD call. And you know, some student convert their PhD later on into MS and go away. So that also is one option with you. Avinash, you see, if you're asking for minimum cost make guidance, see, if we are to provide you real guidance, if you want quality of service, you know, you need to pay little bit amount. If I make it free and don't give you anything, it will defeat the purpose. So we have made this post-gate counseling and guidance module very, very effective. And believe me, this is the best investment of your life. We have a lot of interactions. So many mentors are interacting with you every day for the next 6 months. 4,000 is nothing, 4,500 is nothing if a couple of mentors are daily talking to you. So if you want to, you know, hire people like me who are talking to you every day, don't you want to pay even 4,500 for 6 months? It is very less amount, don't you worry. So do not think of less money. If I make it 1,000 or 2,000 but I give you nothing, I can't give you anything in that less money, because you know there's an entire infrastructure, so that cost is there. But believe me, this is going to be value for your money. You can invest on that. Money invested on quality education is never waste, believe me on that. So don't you worry about that, go for it. I recommend you go for post gate counseling module of YourPedia. That is the best and most effective for converting your credentials into selections, and we'll keep on guiding you thereafter also, right? 9.18 CGPA, 47 marks. Yes, obviously, Sudarshan, this is a very good CGPA, and multiple calls you will obviously get from old IITs, and prepare for interviews. 421 electronics and colleges. So Suyog NITs, but if your CGPA is good, then IITs also. Suyog NITs, VLSI. If your gate score, if your CGPA is good, then you will get old IIT MS also. Okay, so Dev Lal, you please talk to Jyoti for physics. She has multiple options for you. You can interact with her, and because of your category, you will get the calls from IITs. For physics people, even less score pay, you get multiple calls. Physics people, even with less score, get multiple calls. Okay, MTech to PhD scientific research is very easy. Just convince your professor, and if your professor is happy with your work, you can sit for PMRF. So if you are in first year student IIT, if you do good research work, convince your professor. Every IIT has a quota of PMRF, but your professor should be he should recommend your credential. Try to impress him. Try to work really good in the particular research area. That is the only way you can get PMRF. 9.18 CGPA, Sudarshan, I told you, multiple calls from MS and PhD. Yes, old IIT से MS का call आएगा इस पे. 47 and 9.18 old IITs का call आएगा in many departments, including even mechanical. I told you Syog, NITs, and if CGPA is good, IITs also. Yes, Avinash, now you have understood this. So, you know, money is not an issue if that is a value for, gives you value for the service, you know. So, I don't think that should be an issue for you. 8.67 CGPA, GATE score 395, civil engineering, MTech in NIT. Yes, last year Shashank इस credential पे MTech मिला है. Last year मिला है. I think that is valid for 6 months or something. You can check that on the website. So till 15th of August, I think that is a valid for 6 months YourPedia subscription. Yeah. Metallurgy and material assistant professor post in mechanical. Yes, you can do that. So this is a good question, Bera. If you have done your MTech in material science, you can do a job in mechanical department. Even if you do PhD from material science, but your work is related to production domain, you can work as a professor in a mechanical department. So Ashutosh, that is what we are saying. This is the reason we are guiding you for that. Many people keep asking, sir, why you are keeping the fees, make it free. But then there is a dedicated fellow who is guiding you how to apply, how to upload, how to do everything, and there is an entire team for those activities. So that is what I say, that make it simple, make it simple. Go for YourPedia and you can get all these services. 503 in this. 62% may be difficult unless until you are having some category. So 62% marks is less for PhD actually. No gate score applies. Saurabh Singh apply in some institute where gate score is not required. Apply in the institutes where gate score is not required. PhD from prestigious organization like BARC, TFR, DRDO, IIST. See, you can do PhD, GoPu from these also, but as of now, the best domains where you should do PhDs are educational institutes, that is, IITs. I don't even make from CSIR, though PhDs are done there also, but I recommend it should be done from IITs. Yes, because 500 gate score is good. You can get call from there for sure. 9.5 Venkata Kishore, 9.5 50 marks. Multiple calls you will get from IITs and from PhD. No, if you're not interested in PhD, MS, try to apply in MS. And I tell you one more thing, PhD can be converted into MS. So I will discuss with you sometime telephonically. These things cannot be shared online like this. So I'll discuss with you. Okay, BRC, that is what I understood it now. 615 पे स्कोर में सिविल में सारी आईआईटीज में तुम्हें कुछ ना कुछ मिलेगा शिवम. 615 गेट स्कोर पे हर आईआईटी में कुछ ना कुछ मिलता है. देयर आर मेनी डिपार्टमेंट्स. Civil engineer is applicable. You can apply in many departments in every IIT. Nikmar Pune is also good, but yes, depends with what you are comparing. Nikmar is good institute for civil engineers, no doubt about that. Project की field में project management, construction project management and all, Nikmar is a good institute, no doubt about that. Yes, the moment you get call from PhD, it entirely depends upon your interview, SOP and SOR. Something like BARC, DR, DO and ISRO calls. The moment you get interview call, it is entirely about your interview. But IISc का एक वीडियो देखना, उसमें उन्होंने परसेंटेज भी फिक्स किया है, इतना परसेंट इसको, इतना परसेंट इसको. लेकिन PhD में 100% इंटरव्यू होता है. I think PMRF as of now is only in IITs. Every IIT has some quota, not even many new IITs. So PMRF is in old IITs, quota is there. Okay, interdisciplinary branches may you will get with 660, you will get interdisciplinary departments for sure. Construction technology management from Nikmar, I told you. MS from Nikmar Pune is construction technology के लिए अच्छा है, आप कर सकते हो उसमें, लेकिन डिपेंड करता है what are the other opportunities, what are the other options with you, it depends upon that also. सी YourPedia के ऊपर हमारा डेडिकेटेड वो है वहां पे, जिसमें लास्ट डेट्स हर चीज की अपडेट हो रही है. All you need to do for all this information is go to the website of YourPedia and all the details you will get it there, all the details. Yes, electrical engineering 7.7. MS depends upon your Samim Akhtar. MS depends upon your CGPA also. So what is your CGPA, उसके ऊपर भी depend करेगा. It will depend upon that also. Earth science and urban planning, you will get at 395. CGPA 8.6 and 395, you will get calls for MS from multiple departments. I'm telling you that you will get it. Last year भी call आया था. You will get that call actually. No, MTech CGPA will not help you GoPu to do MS again. MTech can get you admission only in PhD. MTech CGPA will not help you in MS. IIT ISM धनबाद में सेल्फ स्पॉन्सरशिप नहीं है, इंडस्ट्री एंड टीचिंग स्पॉन्सरशिप है. एकेडमिक स्पॉन्सर्ड एंड इंडस्ट्री स्पॉन्सर्ड है, सेल्फ स्पॉन्सर्ड नहीं है. 40 marks, Pulkit, you need to tell me what is your CGPA. On the basis of that only you will be in position. 40 marks and gate score is one criteria. On the basis of that you can identify what is gate score. That is what you have to see. 400 GATE score, Vivek, you need to see your category and your CGPA. If CGPA is more than 8, obviously IIT से भी कॉल आएगा. CGPA अगर कम है तो NITs वगैरह में और नए IITs में चांस मिलेगा. PMRF, Prime Minister Research Fellowship, is given to those candidates who are doing their PhD. They are in first and second semester of PhD in IITs, doing very good work. They start getting PMRF, and the scholarship is 70,000 first year, I think, per month, and then 75,000, then 80,000. So next 3 years में ऐसे उनको scholarship मिलता है. Electrical 620, 6.6. Yes, Shri Hari, you will get call from yes, you will get call from old IITs also, and where the placement is also there. And with this 620, you can try southern NITs also, जहां VLSI वगैरह भी तुम्हें मिल सकता है और प्लेसमेंट अच्छा है. You can get calls from there also. Yes, 47 marks. Pratik, you need to see what is your CGPA, what is your category. Accordingly, you have to apply. See, when you give me information, on the basis of that information, I cannot tell you because all the things are to be seen. I will ask you to apply some places. I will prepare you for interview. You will go for interview. You will clear that, and that is how you will get it. So it is not still students think that it is largely on the basis of GATE score. मेरा GATE score इतना है तो मेरे को क्या मिलेगा? It is not complete question. This is GATE score, this is category, this is CGPA. Then you have to apply in some places. You have to appear for interview. That is the best option. That is how it comes. 400 GATE score, 8.15 SC category. विवेक, certainly you will get calls. MS calls आपको आएगा, और अगर PhD में इंटरेस्ट है तो वो भी आएगा, लेकिन MS की मल्टीपल कॉल्स आएगी. विवेक, तैयारी करो, कन्वर्ट करने का ट्राई करो. जर्नल 9 CGPA, Ratnesh, is really good. Mechanical 560 and journal is really good, Ratnesh. You can get multiple opportunities for that. 7.8 CGPA, 500. MTech in civil engineering at 500. Yes, NITs में MTech मिलेगा, न्यू IITs में मिलेगा, और IITs में इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी में चांस है विकास. लेकिन तुम MS के लिए भी अप्लाई करना. That also is one of the option you should explore. 830 GATE score in civil core area. What you should do, Kartike, you should try to apply for structures kind of domains which are favorite, and maybe IIT बॉम्बे में कुछ और भी जियो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स वगैरह से रिलेटेड डोमेन्स हैं, वहां पे भी आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. दे आर ऑल्सो गुड फॉर यू. सो स्ट्रक्चर्स तुम्हें मिलेगा सब जगह, नथिंग टू वरी. 8.2 and marks are 32. General category, Harsh, you should apply for MS courses. MNIT Jaipur, MTech done in environment. What is your CGPA, Pratik? CGPA के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा. What is your CGPA? 400 GATE score, 8.36 CGPA, SC category. Okay, so you will get MS call. Vivek, you will get MS calls from multiple IITs. Environment science, so you have to tell me, Pratik, what, okay, GATE score is 500. You have to tell me what is your MTech CGPA, that is criteria, Pratik. MTech CGPA is the criteria, Pratik, for you. SC category 8.5 and 47. Yes, you will get call with that particular thing. 47 marks, 8.5. You will get call from MS also and PhD also. Kailash you will get from both these. 650 GATE score, CSE. So see, southern NITs आपको सारी मिलेंगी. IITs में आपको न्यू IITs मिलेगा जिनमें, एंड अगर तुम्हारा CGPA अच्छा है तो ओल्ड IITs में MS के लिए भी अप्लाई करना. You can apply for MS in old IITs also. SC category 8.3 and 400 GATE score, civil engineering. Perfectly, that is a perfect combination for MS. Vivek, I told you earlier also. MS के लिए तुम्हें कॉल आएगा. Yes, so Pratik, you need to tell me your CGPA. Pratik, you have to tell me your CGPA. हाँ, MTech के लिए स्नेहल और MS के लिए अलग फॉर्म है IISc बेंगलोर में. सब जगह पे अलग फॉर्म नहीं है. IISc बेंगलोर में MS के लिए और MTech के लिए अलग फॉर्म है. बाकी सब जगह पे फॉर्म्स आर कॉमन, बट IISc बेंगलोर में MS के लिए देयर इज अ सेपरेट फॉर्म एंड MTech के लिए आल्सो देयर इज अ सेपरेट फॉर्म. सो दीज आर सेपरेट फॉर्म. Pratik, 7.3 MTech CGPA MNIT. Pratik, please start mailing the professor. Start mailing the professor and tell him about your research work. Send him your academic CV. अगर वो समर्स में नहीं लेगा तो विंटर में ले लेगा. एकेडमिक CV भेजो. और अगर तुम फॉरेन में इंटरेस्टेड हो तो फॉरेन के लिए अप्लाई करो. आपका फॉरेन में PhD में एडमिशन हो जाएगा. MNIT जयपुर से आप हैं. so that can be helpful for you. This is how you have to do it. Okay, so I think that's great on our part. So we have discussed this more or less everything here, and let me thank you for being with me today. I'll keep on coming for multiple sessions. Let me tell you now this so academic CV video we have uploaded, where I've told you how to mail professors, how to prepare academic CV के लिए YourPedia is certainly going to help you. We please watch that video which we have uploaded today. We have uploaded a video today on how to write academic CV and how to mail the professors. Let me check. I have discussed with my team. YourPedia will provide you free academic CV preparation guidance. academic CV हर बच्चे का आप हमें भेजोगे, उसको हम ठीक करके भेज देंगे, so that academic CV आपका अच्छा बन जाए, which you start mailing to professors abroad, India, everywhere. Will do that. And I've told you earlier also, many students asked about the YourPedia counseling. Let me tell you, this YourPedia counseling is valid for next 6 months. It is really value for your money, because we provide you multiple things in this. The moment you visit YourPedia website and panel, you will find that tremendous information is there, which will be very, very helpful to you. And at least 20 people are there which are guiding you day in, day out. Mentors and executive, they are helping you day in, day out for next 6 months. I don't think 20 people helping you day in, day out for 6 months, 4,500 is a big amount. If it converts your credential into career, so that is not amount. Don't be penny wise and pound foolish. There's a phrase, penny wise pound foolish. 50,000 रुपए कोचिंग में लगा दिए 400 गेट स्कोर लाने के लिए, अभी 4,000 रुपया नहीं लगा रहे हो उस 400 गेट स्कोर से आईआईटी में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए. So don't think that way. Just apply and think of what YourPedia mentors are going to guide you. You can contact on this number. If you have any other query, you can contact on this number for getting enrolled in YourPedia, or for knowing more about कहाँ पे भेजना है academic CV and all. So this number you can write. So this is the contact number. You can call on this 9855 273076. And let me once again thank all of you for being here. YourPedia will keep on coming for more such live sessions, and that is wonderful being with you. Thank you once again.